introduction. All right. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? And welcome to Sisters on God podcast episode number 7. I am the cat's meow.
And I'm the authentic sister.
The authentic sister, y'all. And this episode is called Free Your Ass Podcast. Oh, apparently my phone is telling me that
Do
our
we on?
podcast is going on right now.
On.
on, on. So I've been trying to get her to laugh, and so I've been doing some silly things with her to get her a little warmed up for this episode, because this episode is where I have gotten tired of following protocol. I got tired of following the rules. It's always following the rules. Follow the rules. Follow the rules. You gotta have it set up this way. You need to have a topic. You need to do this. You need to do that. And I was just like, you know what? I just want to let my hair down. I just want to be able to have an episode where y'all get to see us being us.
No, we gotta do that in real life. That's yeah.
And you might learn some little things. Actually, we gonna learn some little things because this is gonna be interesting. It is. So, what I thought would be cool was that we just not have a topic, not have a protocol. Yeah, we should have structure, and we got structure. We're the structure. So I wanted to let the little girls in us come out and play for a little while. Because, you know, if you're a good girl, then you still have your little girl inside of you. And she likes to get out from time to time and have some fun. And that's what me and Authentic Sister do a lot of. Our little girls, we play with each other. Oh, where's all those looks that you gave me? Hey, y'all know how she yawns? Ah. She's so dainty. I'm gonna pick with her this whole episode. She just gonna sit there and be quiet too. Where's your microphone? Your
You can
microphone
hear
is
me?
now. I can hear you. It's like you was
Well, I was.
like you was a silent movie over there.
Yeah.
Dang, what's
Freeze
going
frame. Yeah.
on? Okay, so in keeping up with our little girl, I thought I would ask you some questions about when you were a little girl. Some things that
Ooh.
maybe you haven't thought about in a very long time.
And probably there's a reason.
It could be. I'm sorry, y'all. I am just getting over stomach virus, and I think it's trying to make its way up the ladder there. Okay, so did you ever play spin the bottle or hide and go get them?
In Jamaica,
Or
we call it hide and seek.
yeah, that hide
Yeah,
and go get them was the
the American version.
the American. It was not the nice version of hide and go seek. Hide and go get them was the naughty version of hide and go seek.
Oh yeah, I never did that one.
So when you caught a person, then
You go
usually
get them?
yeah, usually you kissed them because we were kids.
Oh,
So
yeah.
What,
No,
somebody tried to dry hump or something, probably,
yeah. And
I don't
I don't remember spin the bottle either.
I
I
didn't
don't
play
remember.
spin the bottle. That didn't go on in my hood, in the hood of Detroit.
Yeah.
Not my area anyway.
Mm-mm.
Ain't know nothing about no spin the bottle. How about some hula hoop? Could you hula hoop?
Oh yeah, and I could have done it well too back then.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I couldn't get my hips didn't hula the hoop.
You know, I thought about that the other day when I try to do it. Like I remember doing it so well, and then now grown up,
You
mm-mm.
can't get that rhythm, huh?
I mean, even around my neck, and when I would do my feet, and you would do it all the way up. I could have done that.
Yes. Oh my
I could.
gosh. I
Hmm.
always envied the girls like you that could do that stuff.
Yeah, I could have.
My
Yeah.
mom, which was surprising, and I don't know, even to been a little girl and had this mentality of, my mom was white and she got out there and she hula hoops. She was showing me how to do it. And I
Mm,
remember thinking I was surprised that my mom, because she was white, that she
mm,
knew how to hula hoop.
mm.
And then maybe the reason, since I had that thought, that's probably why I could never do it. I never could get that rhythm. I just couldn't get that stroke, man.
Mm, mm, mm.
I was good at double dutch. I did jump rope. I did Chinese jump rope. I did jump rope. I did double dutch, hopscotch, all that
I
kind of
did
stuff.
that.
I was great at.
I did
Oh,
jump
jack,
rope and I did hop. Well, yeah, we did that too.
jack.
Hmm.
Yeah, yes, yeah. All right. So, how old were you when you had your first kiss? Just a not a like
12? No,
12,
12. Yeah,
12 when you had your first kiss?
yeah.
Where was it?
On my mouth. Where was it?
That was not the question I was asking. No. Where were you?
In Jamaica. I was 12. I wasn't here.
Were you at home? Were you at school? Were you just
My
outside
boyfriend's house.
at your friend's house?
My
Oh,
boyfriend.
he was your boyfriend.
Uh-huh.
Was he your first boyfriend?
Yep.
Yeah. Aw.
Hmm.
Aw. Did you
I
really
married
like him?
him. I married him. That was my.
Yeah.
No, I keep very long relationship. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
The one from I was 12.
Stop it.
Mm-hmm. I'm a
Oh,
good.
how
Yeah.
cute.
Mm. I'm naughty on camera, but I'm actually dainty. Yeah, pretty much. Once I explore all that, Isis come out when she do.
That's right. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
Okay.
mean, boys like me.
Well, why wouldn't they? You were
At my
beautiful.
point, but I chose one person till
That was it.
till 18, and then I came here when I was 19. I
Okay.
went
You were
back. I
still
got
married?
married when I was 20. I went back and got married when I was 20.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay. So that was the first or the second?
First marriage.
First marriage. You're on
Uh-huh.
your second one now, right?
Third.
Okay, that's what I thought. So
Hmm.
your first marriage was your 12-year-old
My
crush.
high school. Sweetheart. Well, primary school to high school. Yeah.
Oh, sweetheart. Oh, you're such a good girl.
And still one of. Yeah, we still friends. We don't
Really?
talk, but yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. That's really
Mm.
cool. See
We don't
that?
talk
Wow.
because, yeah,
Huh?
we can't afford to talk. Yeah, it just,
Okay.
yeah.
Now,
Hmm.
I'm gonna tell y'all now, this is where her and I are opposites because my first kiss experience It was not that nice. It wasn't that angelic and sweet. My first kiss happened in kindergarten. I had
Oh yeah.
this crush on this little boy in my kindergarten class.
You hog tied him, huh? Give
I
me.
did. I we went out on the playground for recess, and like I remember this like it was yesterday. And I went up to him and I said, "You're my boyfriend now, so you have to kiss me." And so he was like, "Okay." And so he went, "Mwah." And I said, "No, that's not how you kiss." And so I took him over on the side of the building and I showed him how to tongue kiss. You guys,
Yeah, we.
Kitty was not
He must have looked like.
two different stories.
Yeah, yeah. But believe it or not, I was almost extremely sheltered. I'm from
I
in
was.
Jamaica, most
I was
well,
sheltered.
yeah, yeah. But I think my sheltering scared the shit out of me. So I was sheltered with fear and threats and all that. So I mean, how do you break that?
It
Well,
just
from
depends
because
on
we're
what you're
different, you're a
enduring
little bit,
during the
yeah.
sheltering, I think, as well.
The rebel in you is a little bit more. And mine is you got to provoke
Yeah,
that there.
yeah.
Then yeah, yeah,
So, there's been times I've thought about that kiss in the playground. Not that I'm reminiscing on it or wishing that I could find that boy, but the fact that how did I know how to kiss?
yeah.
I was
I think it.
I was
Well,
6
I
in
don't.
kindergarten because I was not allowed to start at the age I should have started because my brother was a year older than me. And so they held me back a year, excuse me, to get my brother in school first. And then
Mhm.
they put me in. That's the Detroit public education system did. So I was 6 in kindergarten. Um, but yeah, that's a lot of adult knowledge, I think, for a little girl to have
Mm,
had.
mm,
I don't remember anyone doing anything to me to have, you know,
knowing
that
it like that.
yeah, to have that ideal in my head. I think a lot of my childhood was I didn't have to think a lot about things. There was always a voice inside my head telling me answers to things and
Hmm,
telling
hmm,
me what to do. So that I really didn't do a lot of thinking as a little girl. I just knew things,
hmm,
and I
hmm.
guess that was something that I just knew.
Yeah. No,
So
but the funny you explain it. Me and my mom was just talking the other day, and the funny thing is, she said similar to what you said. Surprised the shit out of me because so then now it ring the bell like, oh, now I see why what you call it, the fear of God was such a thing from her to me. It's because what you just said, it came like that. She thought I was like that.
yeah,
I probably was, but I still am an
and she
overthinker, and
figured
I
out.
think I've always been that.
Hmm.
So even if I knew, I overthought the knowing, and it just spirals off to almost seems like it's perfection, but it's not. It's just that
Right,
I keep having overrides, to
right,
things that I would do. The,
yep,
and that's what saves the day. It seems like, no, that's because every thought is a thought, is a thought, is a thought. So, yeah, how does that work? It
yep,
do.
yeah, yep.
So if I would like being spontaneous, I have to make up my mind to do that.
Okay.
I have to tell myself I'm gonna do that because
Yes.
if I'm spontaneous, believe me, there's a thought that's gonna fuck that
It's
up.
gonna
It's
mess
not
that
gonna
up.
stay that way.
Hmm.
There's
Because you're
something that I'm
always
gonna
doing this.
second get. Yeah, yeah. Uh huh. So
Yep.
I have to tell myself, okay, I'm gonna be spontaneous. So now it's a thought, and I act on it. I think I
It
acted
is
out
no longer
spontaneously.
spontaneous then, is
No,
it?
it's not. For whoever gets to
It's
this,
now
but for me,
premeditated.
it's premeditated. For
Yes,
me,
yep,
yeah,
yep.
I didn't just do it. I thought
And
about everything I did.
but you know what? Not everybody has the ability to be spontaneous, even though that is a characteristic that we
Yeah.
as little girls we are programmed that we want a man that to be spontaneous and
Hmm.
do certain things for us. But I don't think that having the ability to be spontaneous
It just
is
comes natural.
it does
It
not come
doesn't.
natural to
No,
everybody to
no.
be that,
And then some women get mad at men because they don't not
Yes,
knowing they really
yes,
don't know
yes.
how to do that.
Marriages have gone under
Messed up.
for that
Yes.
very thing.
Hmm.
Isn't that
Hmm.
something?
Hmm.
Wow.
And
Wow.
it's, yeah, that understanding thing. Remember we talk about that.
Yeah.
So that's
It,
why being that way, because of the overthinking mind, I
yeah.
know what will happen if I don't do that. So then I
Right.
channel it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's all it takes in some marriage. But some people are so rigid in the fact that this person should do this. Like how about if it comes natural to you, then teach. It's easy because they really might not know, and their ego might not make them want to say they don't know because it seems like it should be natural. But
Why is it so hard for us to tell somebody what we're
what we
expecting,
want,
what we
yep,
want, what
yep,
pleases us, what
yep,
feels good, what doesn't feel good? Why
the
is that
fear
such a
sometimes
taboo thing to do?
because it's a
Like
fear.
it's also another expectation that
Hmm.
you think
They
a
should
person
know. Hmm.
should automatically know what's
Know
going
what
on
you
inside
want.
your
Hmm.
head.
Hmm.
And then you fought
Hmm.
them for not knowing that.
Hmm.
Another
Hmm.
marriage breaker. Yeah.
Yes, and I do know that. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
again, sometimes I curse being an overthinker, but sometimes I'm glad I am
Mm-hmm.
because I question when I'm there. And then I
Mm-hmm.
start questioning every question. This is how you get to, okay, how about if you just try it, Like get
Right.
outside your own head. Like put it like that. Just get
Yep.
outside you. And a lot would have been saved because of that. But getting outside of you is losing control for some people, and they need that control.
Isn't that what everything is
Yeah.
about that's going on in
Mhm.
the world now? They're beating
Control.
their chest.
I'm not gonna let you have that. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
Yep.
We
Yeah.
messed up.
So,
I said it before.
mm-hmm.
We
Yep.
are. Well, in one way or the other, we are.
We are. So I went from I don't know. So let's you guys get to hear some stuff about me. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna unload. In school, in grade school and in high school, I I I loved to kiss. Okay. I was not interested in any sexual activity. I just really liked kissing a lot. I have never said that out loud. Oh my
No,
god.
I was good at it.
Oh, how did you
I
hear me
still
say I was
am.
teaching in kindergarten now? Come on. Come
I know,
on.
I know. Well, I may not have started there, but once that shit was, I knew what it was. I remember my boyfriend, my first my first husband. That's all we used to do. So one day
Yes, me
we
and my first ex-husband. Oh my
we were kissing at the side. This they have this wooden gate, right? And they had
uh-huh.
a lot of dogs
Mhm.
in the back of the yard. So we would stand right there. It's like in the dark, and
Uh-huh.
that's all we would do, right? And then one day
Uh-huh.
he said to me, he said, "Boy, all them dogs must be lined up because we was calling on it. Hell, right at that wooden gate." I
Oh my
remember when he
god.
said that. I remember I fell out. That was so funny to me.
He said,
Cause that's all you.
that's smacking. That's when it was
Cause
getting
we
juicy.
yeah. But we was calling all the puppies. Them dogs must be one that will wear the treat. Like what?
They come here every time, same day. And they call us
I
that
know,
morning and night.
right? Yup. Every day. About what? 6 o'clock when it's
Yes.
dusty.
So by the time I got to middle school, we had been bused. This is when busing had just taken place. And if you don't know what
Mm-hmm.
busing is, that's when they were desegregating schools,
Mm-hmm.
and they was sending the whites to the black areas and the blacks to the white areas.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so we're in this big, huge school, we didn't have a
Mm-hmm.
school like this. And we had this huge auditorium with these big, huge drapes, just
Mm-hmm.
rows of these big, luscious drapes. And it was just the idea for me to take a boy and come on back here at lunchtime. This was my routine. I'm not kidding you. Oh my God. I used to go in the lunchroom, and only thing that I ate at lunchtime was they would have a packet of pickles, slices, and they were dill pickles because I loved dill pickles when I was a little girl. Then I would grab me, everybody would give me their pickles, so I would grab, I'd go around and collect all my pickle packages.
Damn.
Then I go and get me a boy, and I tell him, "Come on, meet me in the auditorium," and I would show him where to go behind the stage, and I would
Go
just
get
commence
pickle.
kissing on him. And now, wait a minute, a couple of them had an issue with those pickles. They was like, "You gonna eat those pickles before you kiss me?" I said,
you got
"Yes,
you
I
got
am. And if
hot
you
bread.
don't like it, then don't kiss me then." That's how I was. You know what? They kissed me anyway. Man.
Yeah, which they should. Yeah.
So yeah, there's mine. I just thought that it would be really nice to like go down memory lane to some fun things that happened as a little girl, because
Mm.
sometimes we forget about the fun things, because there were fun things. It wasn't all bad. There were fun things that happened as our little girls. And I think it's good to let those girls come out and play sometimes, and
Yeah.
have a little bit of fun, because this world is full of a lot of anguish and suffering right now. Just so, 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 so much of it. And if I can find any way to reach into your mind, into your heart, to pull a good feeling, a smile, a jolt of a little fleck of something worth having and keeping, that's what this podcast was for. So she just sitting there and all quiet. And let me tell
No,
you,
I was
because we
talking.
went to the studio an hour before we go live. I told her that I was gonna play pranks on her whenever we get in the
Good.
studio in person. Y'all know what she said to me? Tell me what you said.
I don't remember what I
You
say.
said
I'm not good with that.
I'm not good
Yeah.
with don't no, basically she's telling me don't prank her, and I'm like, well, if your reaction is negative, it's gonna make me prank you even more. And she's like, yeah, she sat back. Yeah, I don't think you want to do that.
The thing is, okay, even surprises don't work on it's you have to be really good to surprise
So what
me.
you're saying is you're a challenge accepted.
Shalon. No, I am because it's
I was ready to run.
again overthinker. I am on everything. when my husband was gonna engage me, that didn't even hide. And it's not like I
You thought up
knew.
the whole thing out, his end and your end.
It's not that I knew that he was doing it. It was just the thing is when you start breaking habit, the way you move with me, instantly it's making me watch you more. Like it's instant that I'm gonna just and he just kept acting weird and it, something is always gonna tell me. So like if you win, well, yeah, I'll give you the gold medal, but it's
I'm gonna
not
get a
that
gold
easy.
medal, y'all. Watch me.
It's
Mark my
not that
words. On
easy.
this day, March
And it
31st.
was
Oh, and guess what today
what?
was?
You didn't buy
Only
the number
because
though.
Google, huh?
You did what? What is today?
Because Google will remind you of a photo back from a year ago, and it showed
Hmm.
me photos from a year ago. I got divorced today. My
Oh
divorce was
wow.
finalized on this day. Yep, two,
Oh,
3 years ago. 3 years ago today, my divorce
I
has been
don't even
final.
remember what it was. Nothing about. I don't
Only
remember.
because Google told me.
Yeah,
That's the only reason why I know. Because Google told me.
yeah.
Yeah,
I wish
I
I
do.
remember, but I don't.
But it was a nice thought. Thanks, Google.
I know. Don't they remind you?
Yeah, they do. Some of it I wish they wouldn't.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I guess at the time I wasn't even when I wasn't even on social media like that to have let social media know anything.
Say it again.
I wasn't on
Sorry.
social media like that. No, that's all right.
I don't. So when like
Even photos or anything, I really wasn't.
doing
But
any of
mine
that,
is but mine was before you. You're
MySpace.
in yeah.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah, mine was
MySpace.
way before now.
MySpace,
Yeah.
and
Wow.
I did.
That
I
was
was on
way back
Facebook
then.
because I was in college.
Wow. It been around that
Yeah,
long. I found out about Facebook late. Like,
yeah.
yeah, I didn't.
So Facebook, you could only get a Facebook account if you were in college. Facebook was, remember,
Mm,
think about his movie, how he started off on the college campuses. So that was the only
yeah.
way that you could be a part of Facebook when he first started was you had to have a college email address.
Mm.
Um, and yeah, I was MySpace in it, and boy, we sure have come a long ways from then.
I know. I know.
Wow, there was something
Yeah.
before MySpace too, but I can't
I
remember
was
what it
trying
was.
to think about it. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
Gen X's. That's right. We the
We wear
best.
that with pride,
We the
y'all.
best. We'll always be the best. Nobody will ever
Yep.
be better than us because
No
we got the
other
before and the after
generation is
and the
like us.
middle. Uh.
What? We the generation that take a licking and
Keep on ticking.
we keep
Boom.
taking, child. That's us. Ain't no other.
Look at that.
Ain't no other.
We have come
Who
down to
who's the
30
rest of it?
minutes. That was
Yep.
really, that was me and all my badass stories. AZZ as. But
I
yeah, I was
rebuke
a good
you. That's
girl though.
you.
Honestly, I was a good girl. I just like to kiss. That's all.
You
I
was a
didn't
kissing
want.
Willie. No, I did love to kiss too.
I did. I thoroughly. My first husband, my first ex-husband. That's all we did. We used to go to Belle Isle. We would drive to Belle Isle, and we would find. We had this place that he had marked our initials in the tree and everything. You know, all that old all that meeny cute little stuff. Yeah, and so we would sit under a tree, our tree, and all we would do was just kiss. We'd kiss so long we'd have slobber down our ah.
This done got chapped. Yeah.
Yep. That was all
Me and
I
my
wanted
first
though.
boyfriend.
I wasn't there was a part in me, the woman of God, that had been planted in me, did not want to be in a I didn't want to have sex before marriage. That was never my goal. I wasn't about it. I just wanted to kiss boys.
Hmm. But
Like,
then did he
dang, mom,
go?
I'm just kissing him. Gosh.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, this was fun. This is the beginning of our every seventh episode. We have a kind of a free for all podcast episode where there's no
7 is
protocol
the
to it.
chosen number.
Yeah, seven.
Hmm.
It is because we are. So this was the first one of many of those types of episodes to come. I look forward to where these type of episodes every seventh episode, and especially when we're finally in the studio physically, it's going to be so great. So we so glad. Oh, look, somebody said something. Oh, cool, Farver. Thank you so much for your
He been
comment.
here.
Appreciate you being here. He's been in here. Did
Hmm.
you say that? I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
he did.
Now she talking about me. See that? Right
No,
before the
I'm just
show
saying. I
ends?
had
Huh?
whenever you see me do this, just know someone came in. I did.
Oh, you did this? That's what that
Hmm.
means?
No,
We
it's a
didn't
hey
talk
to
about
them.
this. Oh,
Hey
you
to them.
oh, see, I did not see that. I
Yeah.
probably did see you do a hand gesture, but I wasn't paying
Yeah.
attention. My bad. Kind
Her
of.
bod.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and get on off of here, you guys. I hope that this was an enjoyable podcast episode for you all too. Maybe you got a chance to learn a little something about us, little bad girls, me, and the good girl, her. Right? We are sisters on God, and hey, if you know somebody that needs some soft advertising done, give them our email. It's right there on the screen for you. It is actually sistersongod.net. If there's a topic that you would like to see us discuss, hit us up in our email as well, and we'll talk about it and see if we'll talk about it, and then we'll talk about it. All right. So you all take care. Thanks for being here with us. And hey, we'll see y'all on the flip side.